Well, I just got back from my first walk of the day. I also went to see my primary care physician this morning, and he said everything's looking good. He said I look cleared to be able to go back to work on Monday, and he likes the results of my latest blood, what is it? Complete metabolic panel, comprehensive metal, I don't know, basic metabolic panel, uh, blood work. Anyways, it's a beautiful day out here. I'm sitting on my deck, and it's great, and I'm thankful for the day and the warmth. My kid's going to come over and mow for me today. My grass is really needing it bad, and I'm not supposed to exert more than 8 pounds still. It's hard to do, but he's going to come over and mow for me, and I'll catch up with him a little bit, maybe eat a meal with him. Later today I have cardiac rehab, which I have every Tuesday and Thursday, and then I go see the doctor about my knuckle that I was talking about yesterday. Something on my phone. Try to go get a little bit of those fears alleviated, and hopefully my finger actually feels okay. The tendon rolled over the knuckle and came back into place, which is odd. It's not like that happens all the time. So it really threw me off and kind of sent me into this anxiety mode this weekend. I'm a little bit depressed, but it's better. I feel better. I have a more positive, optimistic outlook, and regardless of whatever she ends up saying is going on, I'm going to maintain that positivity and respond accordingly. That's really all you can do. I don't know if you can hear that cheap, but I'm on my deck outside the back of my house, and there's a bird's nest, a robin's nest, and the mom or dad is pretty close and does not like that I'm out here. I'm like, but it's my deck, man. Like, you're borrowing it. You're not even getting rent from you. I'll show you the bird. There's the bird. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see the camera side. The nest is up here in the corner there, right by the door. I've got a bird feeder out here. I love to watch my birds. So I love bird watching. I look through the window. They can't see me because of the screen there. And I'll come in and kind of peep down on the birds while they all have their little fights and their personalities. They're all swooping around too because they know the feed's here. So they can't wait for me to go back in so they can eat. But yeah, here's my yard and the grass that needs to be mowed for sure. Neighbor just cut his grass. But my kid will mow it today. There's really not a whole lot to update on today. Like I said, I'm going to head in. I'm feeling better and more optimistic. And as far as like the heart attack stuff, I don't feel too bad. He asked me the same things. He said, "How are you feeling? How's are you dizzy when you get up? Are you feeling lightheaded?" I do have some weird tingly. I mentioned that before. I've got these tingly thing in my feet and the tips of my fingers, and it's only whenever there's a whole bunch of pressure. So when there's a ton of constant pressure on, like, let's say I'm standing for a long period of time, and it puts pressure on the bottom of my foot, my big toe, and it seems to be only my right foot. I don't know why my right foot and right leg always have the issue, but it'll get white. It actually turns white. And my wife looked up, there's a blood thinners are associated with this syndrome called Raynaud's syndrome. And that's probably what's happening actually is it causes your body will have an extreme reaction to cold. So I was not wearing socks or even house slippers, and toe would get a little cold and the blood vessels hyperreact. And so they restrict so bad that it turns white. So literally my toes were just solid, big toe was solid white. But if I flick it out, if I stand up and brace myself, and I don't know if you can see this, and stick my leg back here and, flick it back and forth, kick some blood back into it, it works, warms back up. Also, as I said, if I take a little cayenne pepper and put it in some water and drink it, it opens the vessels up and it helps to warm them up. If I take a shower and put hot water on it, it warms it back up, and it seems to be better. But mild side effects from the medicines. I got to take them regardless, so things I'll have to just get used to, which seems to be okay. It's not too bad of a side effect. Whenever I'm sleeping in the bed, because the gushiness will cause tingles down my fingertips, I can feel it. I'll wake up and kind of flick my hands out. I've been sleeping on the floor. So I'll show you. I literally have been sleeping on the floor next to my bed. I'm gonna kind of walk you into the bedroom and show you what I'm talking about here. So there's our bed, and there's my, that's where I've been sleeping. My phone charger's next to it. I get my pillows and blanket and put it down here and just chill. And I hope you can see that. I can't tell from the lighting, but it works. It helps me to sleep with less interruptions with waking up with sleepy stuff and tingles and stuff like that. So, man, the lighting's terrible in here. Anyways, I'm doing good. That's about all I have to update on today. And thanks for following me and wishing me well and thinking about my health. See you guys.